Hello everyone, hope you all are fine. Let's begin a session with governance. First is Jal Jeevan Mission. Wides in news, the government of India has approved rupees 445 crore for the implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission in Chhattisgarh in 2020-21. The Chhattisgarh government has prepared a roadmap to achieve 100% functional tap water connection, that is FHTC, by year 2023-2024, under which it will provide tap connections to 20 lakh households out of the 45 lakh households in the state. The mission aims to ensure Har Ghar Jal, piped water supply, functional household tap connection FHTC to all rural households by 2024. Jal Shakti Ministry is the nodal ministry for this mission. Water is a state subject, thus the implementation has to be done through the states. Next one is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Okay. Wides in news, recently Prime Minister announced the extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana till the end of November. PMGKAY is a part of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package, that is PMGKP, to help the poor fight the battle against COVID-19. It was announced for a 3-month period, April, May and June, covering 80 crore ration card holders. It will come to an end on 30th June 2020. The scheme aimed at providing each person who is covered under the National Food Security Act with an additional 5 kg grains, wheat or rice for free, in addition to the 5 kg of subsidized food grain already provided through the Public Distribution System, that is PDS. The beneficiaries are also entitled to 1 kg of pulse for free according to regional preferences. Next one is first state with 100% LPG connections. Wides in news, recently Himachal Pradesh becomes the first state with 100% LPG connections. Under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, gas connections were provided free of cost to women of rural areas. The state government had launched Himachal Grahini Suvidha Yojana. It is to cover the left out families in the state who were not covered under the centre's scheme. Next one is Kumhar Sashakti-karan Yojana. Wides in news, Union Home Minister distributed 100 electric potters wheels to 100 trained artisans from Gandhinagar under Kumhar Sashakti-karan Yojana of Khadi and Village Industries Commission KVIC. Kumhar Sashakti-karan program is an initiative of the Khadi and Village Industries Commission KVIC for empowerment of potters community in the remotest of locations in the country. It was launched in 2018. This program provides the following support to potters: training for advanced pottery products, latest new technology pottery equipments like the electric chalk, market linkages and visibility through KVIC exhibitions. Next is Unnat Bharat Abhiyan UBA. Wides in news, TRIFT has entered into a partnership with IIT Delhi for the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan UBA. Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India TRIFT functions under the Tribal Affairs Ministry. With the partnership with IIT Delhi and Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, the tribal forest dwellers engaged in minor forest produce will get exposure to newer processing technologies, product innovation, mentorship, transformational digital systems and handholding. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is a flagship program of the Ministry for Human Resource Development MHRD. It aims to link the higher education institutions with a set of at least 5 villages so that these institutions can contribute to the economic and social betterment of these village communities using their knowledge base. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan 2.0 is the upgraded version of Unnat Bharat 1.0. UBA 2.0 was launched in 2018. Next one is National Recruitment Agency, that is NRA. Recently, the Union Cabinet approved setting up of National Recruitment Agency NRA. It will be an independent body to set up as a society registered under the Societies Registration Act. It will conduct the common eligibility test that is set for recruitment to non-gazetted posts in government and public sector banks. It will have representatives of Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, the SSC, RRB and IBPS. The set will be conducted in 12 major Indian languages. It will be held twice a year. Next one is Nai Udan scheme. The objective of the scheme is to provide financial support to the minority candidates clearing prelims conducted by Union Public Service Commission, Staff Selection Commission and State Public Service Commissions to adequately equip them to compete for appointment to civil services in the union and the state governments, and to increase the representation of the minority in the civil services by giving direct financial support. Ministry of Minority Affairs will be the implementing agency. Only candidates belonging to notified minority communities who fulfill all other eligibility criteria and conditions will be considered for financial support under the scheme. Next one is Naya Savera scheme. The scheme aims to empower the students belonging to minority communities and prepare them for competitive examinations so that their participation in government and private jobs improves. The scheme provides financial support for free coaching to notified minority students in selected coaching institutions. The scheme is being implemented under the Ministry of Minority Affairs. Next one is Tri-Food Project. Recently, the Union Ministry of Tribal Affairs has launched Tri-Food Project. It is an initiative of Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India, TRIFT. It will be implemented jointly by Ministry of Tribal Affairs and Ministry of Food Processing Industries. The project aims to enhance the income of tribal through the better utilization of and value addition to the MFPs collected by the tribal forest gatherers. The project has been launched on a pilot basis in Raigad, Maharashtra and Jagdalpur, Chhattisgarh. Next one is Swachh Sarvekshan 2020. Just go with this graph thoroughly. Alright, the 5th edition of Swachh Sarvekshan 2020 was launched at a virtual event titled Swachh Mahotsav organized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, that is MOHUA. It is the annual cleanliness urban survey conducted by MOHUA, Government of India. Cities population is as per 2011 census. Indore won the coveted title of the cleanest city of India. Surat and Navi Mumbai won the 2nd and 3rd position respectively in the 1 lakh population category. Indore in Madhya Pradesh retained its position as the cleanest city in India for the first consecutive year. Chhattisgarh won the prestigious title of the cleanest state of India in the 100 ULB category, while Jharkhand was adjudged the cleanest state of India in the 100 ULB category. Next one is Odisha's Bonda tribe. Recently, 4 people from the Bonda tribal community have tested positive for the COVID-19. Bondas are one of the 13 particularly vulnerable tribal groups PVTGs found in Odisha. There are a total of 75 PVTGs in India. Bondas are members of a group of Austroasiatic tribes. They are believed to be a part of the first wave of migration out of Africa about 60,000 years ago. They are the first forest settlers in India. The Bondas have retained their identity and culture despite external interventions over the years. Primarily forest dwellers, the Bondas used to hunt and forage for food in the wild. Odisha is home to 62 tribal communities, the largest diverse groups of tribal population in India. Next one is Namat Basai, Kerala. The Kerala state government is carrying out a unique program called Namat Basai of teaching tribal children in their mother tongue. The program is being implemented by the Samagra Shiksha Kerala SSK. SSK is an overarching program for the school education sector extending from pre-class to class 12. It has succeeded in retaining hundreds of tribal children in their online classes using their mother tongue as language of instruction. Teaching in the tribal language has to good extent stopped students from dropping out, which is quite usual in hamlets. It offers pre-recorded classes through our YouTube channel in 3 tribal languages in Attapadi Valley in Palakkad district, Kerala. That's all for now. Share our videos with your friends. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.